So I'm not claustrophobic, because claustrophobic would mean I'm afraid to be around a lot of people or close to people. I'm not claustrophobic. I just get irritated being around large groups of people. So the way that I see it is the fewer people you work with in a work environment at your job, the more likely you're going to get along with most people. I was working at I'm at a small warehouse now, but I was at a bigger warehouse before, and it had 5 floors of people working, and I couldn't stand that. It's the same thing with the weekends. I don't understand why everybody wants to have the weekend off. Why do you want to be around so many people? Like, you have to go and wait in a line no matter where you go. It doesn't matter if you go to the grocery store, you gotta wait in line to scan your groceries. If you go to eat at a restaurant, you gotta wait in line to get a table. Why does everybody want the weekends off? Just to be around? Or just the fact that, like, I don't like walking in a grocery store. I don't like walking in a grocery store and seeing a bunch of people. Like, that irritates me. It really does. So I like smaller work environments, and people tend to get along better. I feel that when people are like smaller groups, and it's the same thing with church too, in a way. I don't like going to large church congregations. I don't like it. I really don't like going to large church congregations. I like smaller churches because, like I said, when there's a lot less people that you have to see every day or deal with, people tend to get along better than a bunch of people. And just, I don't know, like, that's always been something about me. I don't have a problem with other people. I don't hate other people. Just large groups of people, I don't like it. It irritates me. When I used to work at restaurants, I'd always work in the back in the kitchen, especially doing the dishes, because I just don't like being up front and seeing a bunch of customers eating at tables. Like, I don't like to see that. That just irritated me every time. It did. But that's just how I feel. I like smaller environments. I'm not saying, like, I don't like to be around people. Like, I want to be around nobody, but I like smaller work environments. I like, smaller church congregations. I don't like doing everything big. I don't. I don't like going to social gatherings either. I don't go to weddings. And, like, 9 times out of 10, if you invite me to a wedding, I'm not going to go, so don't ask me. I don't like social gatherings. Well, I guess church could be considered a social gathering, but, besides maybe going to church or maybe eating, as long as it's a small group of people and as long as it's not on the weekend when there's a bunch of other people eating at tables, I won't have a problem with it. But I can't stand to be around large groups of people. I can't. Like, I don't know what the big deal is. Like, why? Like, if you see there's already quite a few cars in that parking lot, why would you go there and increase the amount of people in that building? Like, why would you do that? I would not do that. If I see a place that has a bunch of cars, I won't go there. I'll wait and go there another day. It doesn't matter if it's a grocery store, if it's a restaurant. I'll just wait and go another day. I won't bother trying to, get in there and get what I need to get and get out. Like, or, I won't do that. I won't bother with that. That just takes too long. It's not that I don't have patience. It just irritates me. Like, I don't understand why people like to gather in large numbers. I don't understand that. But anyways, that's just what I feel and think. That's just what was on my mind all day today. Like, I don't understand why. I'd rather work on the weekends than have my days off on the weekdays. That way I know there's not a lot of people. And then, like, there's a certain time of day you don't want to be driving. Like, you don't want to be driving between 3 in the afternoon and 8 at night. Like, that's just a bad time to be driving. I will never go driving. Never. It doesn't matter if it's for work, if it's for pleasure, if it's for eating, if it's for a restaurant, if it's for, getting groceries. Just between 3 and 8 on the week. Okay, it's a bad time no matter what day it is. I'll never go driving any of those days for any reason. If I'm scheduled to work at 4 in the afternoon, I leave at 1 or 2, and I will sit at my job, up there at my job for 2 or 3 hours till it's time to work, just to avoid traffic, just to avoid being around people, large groups of people, just to avoid all that. That's what I will do. That's the extent I will go to. But anyways, that's just what something that's been on my mind. Okay, so I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I'm not claustrophobic. I just get irritated around large groups of people. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.